Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica. I'm here with your weekly advice readings for the week starting June 6, 2016. This is for Pisces. So as always, please remember these are general readings and so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. If you would like a private reading, you can follow the link in the description box below. And for now, just take away the messages that do resonate with you, that do make sense to you and your situation. So for Pisces, okay? The overall energy of the week for you is the Princess of Autumn. And the Princess of Autumn is the Page of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So this is telling you this is going to be a good week for you guys in terms of receiving good news about career, your finances, promotions, scholarships, advancements in your career of any kind. This is new energy, new avenues of making money perhaps, approvals, permissions, grants, anything like that, okay? It is also telling you that you're just at the beginning of something, so it's time to come up with a plan. Really look at your options before you act. And so you may, and really looking at your options before you act, however, not taking too long to act. That's also important, okay? In terms of career and finances, we have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like, this is applying to the beginning of the week, okay? I do feel like it's just for the beginning of the week because after that, things change for the better for you guys. The Eight of Swords talks about being confused and conflicted, not seeing things clearly, not knowing about a situation, not knowing what you need to do and how you need to do it, being confused, okay? And feeling like you're stuck and you have no options. If this is the case, maybe you're just getting started with a new job and so you can't do anything until you get your training. And so the training is coming with the Princess of Autumn. You are going to be learning what you need to be doing. However, you may be a bit impatient, or you think you're supposed to get the training Monday and then maybe there's no one available to do the training for you on Monday. Maybe it's going to happen Tuesday. And so for Monday, you're going to be feeling like this, like the Eight of Swords of, oh my God, what's going on? There's nothing moving. I can't do anything. So the message is, no matter what's going on for you, especially in the beginning of the week where you feel stuck or like you don't know what you need to do, if you're just getting started with a new job or a new business, and you need to talk to people and you need to get the business set up and you've got no clue how to do that, and so you could be feeling stuck, the Princess of Autumn is telling you, do your research. Okay, there are answers there for you. Do your research as much as you can on your own, and if you can't, talk to someone who has the expertise. Talk to someone who has the knowledge that you need, an expert of sorts, okay? And this may be a teacher, this may be an accountant, this may be a business advisor, this may be someone you work with, okay? And just asking them, what's going on and how are things usually done here, because I feel like they're going to give you the information you need to calm down and just take a breath and be relieved that everything is going as it's supposed to. And so that's where you kind of take off the blindfolds and see that, oh, okay, well, I'm not stuck and things are moving forward, so I just need to get on the bandwagon, okay? In terms of home and family, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Princess of Autumn and the Knight of Pentacles, so we have the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. This is telling me that you have been waiting on communication to do with the home, to do with the property, to do with real estate of any kind, education for you or for your children or someone in the family, okay? And this is the week when you're getting that good news, okay? The news is great, the news is very positive, and with the Page of Pentacles, you have to act upon it. You have to make those changes. So if you've been waiting to hear about a house, you're going to hear that yes, it's available, and you have what it takes to go ahead and purchase it. And so with the Knight of Pentacles, you're moving forward with that, and you're getting the paperwork going, and so on and so forth. If it's to do with education and you've been waiting to hear on test results, exam results, or if your child or teenager has gotten accepted into a school or college or university, that's coming in for you this week. And so you have to start preparations for that, okay? When school actually starts, they need to be all prepared, ready to go, okay? So you could be looking at what they need, supplies and anything like that. You could be looking at dorm rooms or anything like that, okay, this week. So you could be traveling and looking into the situation and making the changes that you need to be making. In terms of emotional life and love life, we have the moon. So I feel like with the moon, for those of you who are single, I feel like with the moon and Princess of Autumn, this is telling you that you're going to potentially not see things for what they are this week. So I feel like if you're just meeting someone, you're either going to be too sensitive or see something that is not really there, like they say something and you take it the wrong way or anything like that. I feel like there's some confusion and things that are not clear when it comes to your emotional life. You may be hypersensitive this week, and so you're taking everything too personally or just the wrong way. So with the Princess of Autumn, this is telling you clear things up, okay? Just ask then and there. I'm sorry, this is what I got. Is that what you meant? Or, whatever. Because I feel like it's just your emotional self that is getting the best of you. I feel like you may be too sensitive this week for whatever reason. And so you may be seeing things that are not there, or hearing things, interpreting things that it's just not the way they were meant, okay? So clear up communication, I feel like, especially if you're dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, they're going to appreciate the fact that you are checking what they meant, okay? And you're not taking it in any way that you want to take it, okay? So just clear up communication. This is a page, so it's all about communication. So talk, ask questions, be sure, okay? Get practical. Try to control your emotional self and be more practical, realistic, down to earth, okay? And the way you think and the way you process information. And if you're not sure about something, just ask. And this also applies for those of you in existing relationships. I feel like for some of you, you're not seeing things clearly. You're being too emotional. And again, talk to your partner. And for others, though, I feel like this is a time of romance and kind of reconnecting and falling in love with each other all over again. This is a very potentially sensual time for you. Romantic gestures, gifts, compliments, romantic words, and so on, because it's all about communication, but it's almost like it's also practical. So you are receiving all these compliments, or you're paying all these compliments, but you're also doing something practical, okay? Giving them a gift, or you're receiving a gift. So whatever it is for you, if you're not sure about anything this week in terms of your emotional life, clear up communication. Short and to the point questions are going to get you the answers that you need, and that's going to save you a lot of time and effort running through that situation in your mind a dozen times to figure out what they were trying to say, okay? In terms of your general health and well-being, we have the Justice card. And so in terms of your general health and well-being, you're making decisions this week. You're taking charge this week, okay? The Justice card talks about weighing out your options, pros and cons list, setting goals for yourself, and, making the changes that you need to get yourself to that goal. You're investigating. You're doing your research. If you are deciding that, I need to change my diet, talk to a nutritionist. Do some research online, yes. However, talk to an expert. That's going to get you further. You need to get your weight under control, or get back into shape, or get into shape, or anything like that. Do your research, okay? Look at what you could do, what options there are, what you would like to do, and where you could do it. Talk to an expert, okay? And get their guidance, because I feel like research is really going to help you this week. And no matter what you do, just research things before you act. But I do feel like you're making changes in your health this week, okay? You're making changes, you're taking charge of things, and you're planning for the future, and you're trying to bring balance into your health and well-being. Remember, everything in moderation this week, okay? or generally when it comes to health and well-being. Don't push yourself too hard, and don't set goals for you that are too easy and they're not really challenging you at all. I feel like be balanced, okay? Be realistic about these things, and set goals for yourself that are achievable, but they need to push you a little bit. In terms of general guidance for you, we have self-forgiveness, and this is telling you to let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. So I do feel like this is to do with your emotional self. I feel like it's going to, if you let it, it's going to give you a hard time this week. It's going to make you set unrealistic goals for yourself in terms of your work, and get impatient and tell you that, you know what, this was supposed to happen by today, and in reality, how do you know? Maybe they're doing things differently, okay? So give yourself a break, okay? Take a step back. Don't push yourself too much. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, no matter what you're trying to accomplish. Speak up, calm down, ask the questions that you need to ask, okay? Don't be afraid to check what someone meant. Don't be afraid to do your research, because how else are you going to know these things? I feel like you have a lot of you may want to push yourself too hard too quickly all in one week, okay? So remember balance. Self-forgiveness is telling you, again, be practical and be realistic. Don't blame yourself for things that are not your fault. Don't push yourself to the point that nothing is achievable and then you blame yourself, okay? You know, there's no, what's the goal? What is the purpose in that? And be practical, okay? Try to get outside, step outside of your emotional self, okay? If that makes sense. It's not always easy, okay, with Pisces. I'm a Pisces, so I know. But it is achievable, okay? You just have to focus on balance and harmony, and be down to earth, and be practical and realistic this week in everything that you do. And so you're going to get a lot further with everything that you're trying to accomplish with that kind of attitude, okay? So there you have it, okay? That's your message for the week. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope that it's useful for you. Let me know, okay? So thank you for being here with me. I hope you have a really great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.